Outer. Alright.
Welcome to S&T. All right, you can introduce yourself. Your name is
Reg-Jaun Smith.
Marcus Strother, a.k.a. Wormski.
A.k.a. Reg.
okay. We have a guy from here, a local guy, and a guy from out of town. Crazy way how the paths cross. We got known phenomenal basketball players. But that we recall a situation where y'all met each other at a local park.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't say the Dell.
Yeah.
No one knew Worm, but Worm being this gentleman here, and Reg being this gentleman here, where Worm, not from here, comes with a Charlottesville following to the park and playing basketball, and it took a whole lot of people from Charlottesville off guard, so we were watching, and it was awesome stuff, man. So, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and how your basketball upbringing was?
I mean,
and where you
it's
from?
like, I'm from Culpeper. And I came down, you know what I'm saying? I had a couple friends. We came down, party one night. He telling us, oh yeah, it's a basketball drink going on. Oh yeah, where? Sunday at the Dell. I'm going. Niggas don't know me. I ain't never played before. I'm going out there.
So
Go out there, running the Reds. See him out there dunking. Oh, I must have played him.
Didn't know him at the time.
Didn't know him. I want to play that man right there. I don't want to play with nobody else. Let me play against him.
The height differential, y'all can see off camera when they stand up. You're standing at
5'11", 6.
6'4".
6'4". Yeah, big gap there. So
Yeah.
You gotta be like 6'3", bro. That shit.
Bro, he about 6'2".
You
Who,
long as
me?
a bitch though.
Bro,
Nah, he just linky. He's long.
Linky.
Yeah, I'm not.
Heart
I'm
of a
like
giant
6 foot,
though. So you picked your battle out. You see who
Yeah, I
you
seen
wanted.
who I wanted and I went for it.
So first of all,
He met me that day. That day, Reg and Worm came be friends.
this was if I can recall, we actually had the tournament going. How did you get picked up?
I came down there with a team.
Oh, you came with what team was it you actually came with?
Who we?
Young Guns.
Yeah, Young Gunners.
Young Guns.
We ain't had no numbers or no
Patrick,
nothing. We just had the number on the
Adam
t-shirt.
Pickett,
Yeah.
all
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Adam, little young boy.
Adam was a few.
Remember when he caught the banger, the left out of nowhere? I was on Reds and them.
All right. Okay, so when you got on the court, what did you know you was gonna do?
It's just, I don't never know what I'm gonna do. It's just happened.
We recall a couple moves up there.
Yeah, Reds pinned it. Yeah. After that, it was over. After that, I had to
That's
block
why one of
one
the games
shot.
you got the better of me
He
right there.
tried to shoot it three in my face and blocked it. It was over.
It was a situation I was
just
put in
like
where I
going
didn't know
back
what I
and
was dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
That's what it felt like, though. It felt like when I was doing it, it was like, yo, they don't know nothing that I'm doing.
So
Like,
he was able to watch
they
me
don't
play
even,
before.
They can't
You know
even
what I'm saying?
comprehend with it.
And then
So I'm
boom.
like, it's getting easy.
Reg-Jaun, can you recall that day? Did you see the gentleman lurking around the court?
Nah. I ain't noticed him until everybody else noticed him when he go through them legs. That's when you notice him. When he put it through somebody's legs, that's when you notice him. And then after that, it was just, we started talking back and forth. I seen him start talking to the camera. I said, nah. You ain't about to come down here and do that to me. Not in my city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but nah, that was a game, though. He probably got the, you know what I'm saying, got the better. I mean, we was banging it out, though. That was definitely a classic one right there, though. You know what I'm saying?
So is it safe to say that basketball y'all number one passion of sports?
Facts. Doing this shit. My first thing
I
I ever
can't
started
stop
doing
doing it.
before anything. You know,
So
some people rap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people do everything, but basketball before anything.
what about any AAU circuits?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been in all
I
that.
played for East Coast Fusion,
Right.
Charlottesville Dream, Cavaliers, but I done played many places. I done went to Vegas, MITs, Carolina, Orlando, all that.
So in your travels, recall
Ooh, Williams.
any known stars in the league now?
Frank Mason is probably like the only one I could probably remember. Frank Mason played for, was that Kentucky? No, Kansas. Kansas, yeah. Frank Mason Jr., the third or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he playing the league right now. I played him at Monticello High School when he played for Petersburg Elite. That's where he from. Anybody else I probably ain't gonna remember for real.
Okay, and AAU circuits for you one?
I played for the Culpeper Mustangs, but I just did it all in the street. I played ball outside.
Hey, I like the game, man. I like the game. So, Paths collide once again. BCBA. What team were you playing for?
Most hated.
And your team was?
The Outlaws.
The Outlaws. Woo! Interesting. So, if you could Outlaws has a unique way of playing basketball. It's very chippy, very unorthodox, pesky. You know, in your wallet all the time. Everybody want to say that y'all fouling traps and all that. Then you have you want to see elite brand of ball. Most hated, feeling like they have like a better structure of floor and offense and known ball players there. So it sets up for a nice matchup. And who feel someone got the best of each other in that one? You feel like you were dominant?
I mean, at that time, at that point in my game, it was different. The team I played for the first time I played against him, I I would have to do stuff. You feel me?
3 rings?
That's me.
Okay.
Yeah.
He throwing the 3%.
But no, the first game I played against him, I played with Paul and them, you know what I'm saying? They weren't one of the top premier teams at the time. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to do a little bit more, but in that game, I had Rio and all of them, so I just played my part, blocks and rebounds, just, you know what I'm saying? On that end, I did my thing, as always, you know what I'm saying? But on the points now, I ain't never really been no point guy till this year.
Well, let me stop. He put up 3 rings, right? But if I recall, you had them 2, but was it the first?
The first season.
The first season.
They came like the second or third season. No, they came like the third season. Cause
so was that the same season?
Was third. Yeah, it was the third.
You caught the ring the same year that you met him? Was that the same year?
No, I met him 2 years later.
2 years later, okay.
I was like 17, 16 maybe when I won that ring. First one. Probably about 17. No, you came like 2 years later.
Yeah, you was playing with.
That year?
Yeah.
I was playing, it was me, Mo, DeMar Cooper, Mickey, DJ Steptoe, Clyde, Daniel Ginsburg. We had a little mob, but we played the championship game. We only had 5 players in the cold. Still got it done.
Yeah.
You know
Okay. So back to the matchup y'all had. You think you got the better of the Outlaws?
Season-wise, yeah.
Season-wise?
But they got us in the championship.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's what all matters. It really don't matter. Ain't nothing else matter once you know what I'm saying? That season game, though, we got them, you know what I'm saying? And then when you know, most hated at the time, you know, when we get you, we feel like we're going to always get you. You ain't going to never beat us after that. You know what I'm saying? And to meet them in the chip, it's like, all right, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's like it was different teams. The Outlaws, it was different, like, you know what I'm saying, teams. You feel me? But they started like that go-get-it basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, forget everything else. Go get it. You feel me? Get the win. You know, you got people there. You got warriors that's willing to bang. Go get it. You know what I'm saying? So you always going to come out on top like that. You know what I'm saying? Then, like, when I started playing for the Outlaws, that defense, that's when it was just like all defense. Teams won't even make a pass half court. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. So that game against Most Hated, you recall it? They beat y'all the regular season.
I don't mean
MMO, man. MMO did it to
him. Mean that.
All I needed was what they call him all?
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. He come down and
That's
it's
him.
over.
Okay.
He was killing, hitting them little floaters.
Okay.
Yes, he was getting. His team was shooting free throws. He getting a rebound, catching it, just hurry up and shoot.
Doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Fall out of bound threes and all that. Man, he was hitting everything there.
Well, to the he doing regular layups. I'm like, oh, do layups. He shoot 3-pointers. Yeah.
Guy like that get going, man. You
Like
gotta have somebody that know how to move their feet. That they know how to box out. You gotta have all the fundamentals when he get going. You know what I'm saying? If not, it's over. 30, easy.
Okay, so
I really had to earn that joint though.
You earned it.
Yeah.
How many seasons you
I
played?
think that was one of the hardest games of my life.
Before I got where?
The ring.
My first one?
Yeah. One?
I only think I played the whole season.
Okay.
Won't say it, though.
It just, I just signed a contract, go over there and play for that championship, go and get that ring like KD did. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, this is a question I want to ask both of y'all because both of y'all are very passionate basketball players. You come from Culpeper. What were some of the iconic basketball players or figures that you played against or saw play the basketball courts growing up?
Up there.
Yeah.
Who?
That's like the best.
Yeah, but
Everybody got their own.
Daryl Poole, he was, they was. I didn't play with them though, bro. They were older than me.
I'm saying watch play.
I didn't watch them really like.
Who you watch?
Worm.
Yeah, go
It's a
ahead.
dude named Worm. Jeremy Brown. That's where I put my eyes to it and like, yeah, I want to do that.
See, nobody knew that.
You know what I'm saying? Jeremy Brown's like that. He's not now, but back then,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Anybody else that you know that just, because it was just a slew of a lot of Culpeper people just coming and being able to play and people not knowing of them and knowing that Culpeper really did put that work in like
6'5", like them dudes was good when I was coming up.
that. Yeah, so they were older than you.
Yeah. All of them, Nico, Ross, all of them, they played. I never played with them before.
So was it an area where you can sit and watch them?
Yeah, I mean, I seen them play, but only time I seen them play probably like when we play out on the street.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't really do high school ball. Like they went, you know what I'm saying? They went underground with their stuff.
Okay.
So I didn't really see them. It was really, I brung my basketball career from Culpeper to here. I didn't even play out there that much.
Wow.
Like seriously. I would just, every couple of days I'll play. But like here, I play every day. I can play every day out here.
Yeah.
I get the rec. Ain't no rec out there. Ain't no place for us to ball out there. We got outside. It's cold.
Yeah.
We got inside gyms down here.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
ain't got inside gyms out there.
Okay.
There's no gym where you can go in free rec.
Okay. So, same question we read to you growing up. People you've seen. I know you got a couple family members who can ball and just people around the Charlottesville area
Yeah,
you
you
looked
know.
up to.
Honestly,
We ain't
like,
no smoke with it
honestly,
like,
like,
Nah, at all.
one of the like main people, like when I came up, I played like mainly football, honestly. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? But only people that was like really playing ball around me coming up that made me. But my homeboy Terrence Bridge is the one that actually made me pursue basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like when I seen him playing ball, I was like, yo, I want to come. You feel me? He's like,
Yeah.
all right. And he told the AAU coach, and then I went. And it started like that. But then I'm used to seeing people like Waddy and all them playing. We used playing on double rims and all that. Kareem Waddy, Briggs. That was about it for real. And then when I got out there into the basketball, that's when I met Mo and all of them. And that's who I played under. Like when I played AAU, I would play with the 17 and under, but I was 15. Like I ain't never played my age limit until I was actually that age, like at the cap of it. So I always played under people, but you know Mo, Xavier Eubanks and all them Marcus stuff. That's who I played under. Like you know what I'm saying. That's who I really looked up to. But I ain't never had nobody show me how to play ball or none of that. I just watch it and go try somewhere. You know what I'm saying. That was about it for real.
I know it's probably me being from Charlottesville. A couple family members is watching this probably want to say something to you about not mentioning their name. What you think about that?
I mean, nah, it ain't nothing like that, man. You said where I actually started from. Shit, my family. No, my only it's two people though
I got a question.
that I can actually say when I started playing basketball in my family that paid attention, that seen I had potential. You know what I'm saying? And then once I started doing it, it was other family members that was like, all right, yeah, boom, boom. But it was, you know what I'm saying? Before, when I really didn't know how to play basketball, and all I could do was just run and dunk the ball. It was only two people. Nah, but at the time, when I'm dribbling, you see how I barely dribble, like, you know what I'm saying, when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying? So imagine how when I first learned how to play basketball. Like, I ain't want to, you know what I'm saying? I used to just go miss layups. That's when I started dunking, because I used to miss so many layups. Playing, like, City League and stuff like that, I used to miss mad layups. And then my bro was just like, yo, try to dunk it.
So who was
And I
these?
tried it, but my cousin Terrence Smith and Jamel,
Okay.
that was probably the two people that, like, you know, Jamel was like, yo, you got something, you know what I'm saying? Go somewhere, try it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I made other decisions in my life that threw me off course, you know what I'm saying?
We'll soon get into that. But one question I want to ask from you, and they know I do it. Who's the best between your uncle, Bobo, and Jamel? This is going to be, we might, I don't know. For
See,
the
Melly
older
Bell got
generation-
that Charles Barkley game, you know what I'm saying? He got that hard-nosed roughhouse joint. But see, Unc like me, Unc got that spark. He got that spark. He got that ooh. You know what I'm saying? When you see him play, that's all you hear, oohs and ahs. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go jump over somebody, you gonna windmill, all that. You gonna get all that. Now, you gonna get that Charles Barkley joint. So, you know,
You gonna keep it
I'm gonna
neutral.
give it to my uncle.
You gonna give it to Unc?
To my uncle, yeah.
Okay.
You out there looking like Dominique Wilkins, you know what I'm saying? That's how he play. If you ain't never seen him play before, that's how he play. You know, but he came up in the system, so in his prime, we probably really didn't even see when he was balling, you know what I'm saying? My uncle did 15 years in prison. And he went in at 19, 18 years old, so,
Yeah.
you know. It was a little different style of basketball and everything coming up, you know what I'm
Basketball
saying?
legend icon around this area.
Definitely.
Another thing I want to commend both of y'all gentlemen for is everyone goes through a rough patch in life. Like I know the both of y'all have, but I showed resilience was getting back on course of following your love and whatnot. So, I know you went through a rough patch. You want to say anything about that, what you learned, and you tell you what to watch out for?
I think the biggest thing is when you going through stuff, like, no matter how hard it get, don't give up on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done gave up on myself a few times. You feel me? And luckily, I got a bounce back game where I can, you know what I'm saying, tell myself like buckle down and get right. You know what I'm saying? But been a few times I done fell off, and that's just off of mentally what I done went through. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really had nobody. Like, I had people, but I shied away from that. I was more so trying to learn things on my own, trying to do this on my own, and I was hard headed at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I was young and black. You feel me? Coming up, you know what I'm saying? We was crazy, you feel me? So, but not having my mom and all that, you know what I'm saying? It was hard, you know what I mean? Not like physically, I got materialistically, I got everything I wanted, you know what I'm saying? But the mental part, go to my homeboy house, see him and his mom interacting and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? All that coming to factor, but I think my biggest part of life, like even, I ain't had my mom for like 13 and a half years or something like that, but I went to prison. When I went to prison, I think I went through it more mentally than I did when my mom was gone, you know what I'm saying? Because I actually got to see what she was going through all that time, you know what I'm saying? And see how she felt being away from her kids and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So, man, it's been hard.
Yeah.
It's been hard, and actually, like, going through the situation where I went to prison, that's when I, like, became, like, real close with him because we done been buses, U.S. Marshals carrying us around, shotguns and rifles everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Con there on the plane, tied, chained up, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that right there open your eyes, you know what I'm saying? And then to go through it with him, you feel me? When we met on the basketball level, it was just like, boom. I feel like, not to say it in a bad way, it was like destined, like, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother, you feel me? Now, that's my brother, like, and I can trust him with my life type thing, you know what I'm saying? So, you don't run into too many people like that, you feel me? And then, you know, go through that, I know, you know, when it's hard, I know he's gonna be there regardless, even if I'm up or down, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. So, Warren, you share some of your experience?
Well,
You give anyone trying to get out of this situation or avoid it from what you went through? Or
man, what I went through, I don't put that on nobody. So look, I just stay out the way. I done learned from being around wild friends, wild people. I grew up with a good family, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just a bad little kid. Just didn't care. Like, you know
Me
what I'm
too.
saying?
That's what it was.
Like, my family good people, so I made decisions on my own. I made mistakes, you know what I'm saying? But once I caught that fed on, it was just, I changed everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, 2.5, 3 years ain't long, but it changed me a whole lot.
Yeah.
Being on the plane with
You'll
300 other inmates,
Yeah, you'll never
murders, rapists, kingpins, all that.
Going through that process, it's like you'll be like, yo, what am I going through right now? It's like, what? Like, I didn't even do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever we did, like, it was not to where, what the hell am I doing on this plane?
Beside this guy.
This guy ain't going home.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
We all numbers in there.
All numbers. Nobody got no name. We all numbers in that joint. We sitting in there like, man, where we about to go, bro? Huh? Where they taking?
I'll tell you one thing, like I said, we was on the plane together. We left from
we was just
left
like
from
this.
West Virginia
We was sitting in the same
and
seat.
went to Carolina, and he got off from Carolina.
I looked at it, I said,
Boy,
bro.
I think that was the saddest part. I think that was the saddest part of it right there,
Part.
boy.
I swear, once they got me on the plane, I was just like, looking at the plane, lift off, I'm like, damn, I might not even see bro again.
That's
You don't never know, anything can happen in prison, all that. Like,
Yeah.
so
That's
it's
when they got
just
real
like,
for me.
dang, man, I hope I see that nigga again, you feel me? The whole time when we came home, I came home first, he was right behind me.
Yeah. That's excellent, man. And to see
We
how
left,
come.
we left here, and we was about to get a chip.
Yeah.
Damn sure was.
We was about to get that chip.
They caught us what?
They
They caught us at the
2 days,
playoff
3
bye.
days.
They caught us when we had a bye.
Yep. Caught us when we had that bye. And we left up out of here.
Yeah, they got us. They got us that year.
I tell you one
Most say they got them a free one that year.
Yes, sir.
Won't no
Yes,
beating
sir.
Outlaws, no championship
Nah.
that year. No sir. That probably would have been the most long scoring game of all right there. Yeah. It was real good then.
Shit, we touched down.
So, what would you tell some of the youth out here to avoid that? What should they do?
Stayed in school, man. If I was in, I wish I would went to school. Y'all kids go to school, man. Don't be out there tripping.
Education.
Yeah, that's first, man.
It took me all the way to 2016 or 15 maybe to get my GED.
I didn't go to school. I didn't graduate.
I
didn't
had
get my
college
GED.
scholarships and everything, you know what I'm saying? Running the streets and going in and out of jail, that hindered me from even getting, you know what I'm saying? At that time, that hindered me from getting my GED. And that's all I needed to get up out of here, you know what I'm saying? So,
That's what I'm telling the kid. I didn't have that chance that they got right now.
Yeah.
But them high school kids got. I don't got that. I didn't never had that chance.
Extremely talented. too.
Yeah, it's just all.
I think also like, since like, you know what I'm saying, since I was younger, the exposure level is way higher than I think it's ever been.
Social
In
media.
Charlottesville, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like the BCBA is part of that reason, you know what I'm saying? Because you got people coming from different places, you know? And then it's a buzz. You got YouTube channels and all that stuff, so you know what I'm saying? Now we got eyes on the city, you feel me? Then all the stuff that happened downtown, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's you know, people starting to care, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus like, we just like Charlottesville, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people always been coming from all over the place, but
Yeah.
I think now it's just like, it's a little bit more exposure, like, out here, you know?
Yeah. Hats off to y'all guys coming back out here and being positive, man, and sticking with y'all love.
Yeah.
You know? So hopefully it'll be.
That's all I was waiting on. What?
Yeah.
I left when I was supposed to give me one. Waiting on my family, man, and the love out there, man, for real.
Ain't been too many years. I ain't been in the league. I ain't got no chip, man. I
Uh-huh.
told her once I touch down, I'm getting them.
One time I ain't never played in the league is when I went away. You know what I'm saying? I played every season other than that.
Okay, so
There from the get-go, too, my man, you know?
let's talk about this championship y'all just got.
Cakewalk.
Cakewalk. I got an interview with you.
Cakewalk.
It was
I
best
wanna-
that you
know
wanted.
I want to say something.
I'm going to tell you one thing, man.
And it's not personal. It's just business.
I'm going to tell you one thing, man.
I already know.
I'm going to say it's 3 people in the BCBA, man, that I know if I'm on 18, that 9 times out of 10 I'm going to win that championship. I'm going to say it's him, Rio, and Mo. Now that's as a player, you know what I'm saying, like as like a duo type thing, like not even a duo, just like I can play with them, you know what I'm saying? There's other people that I could probably play with, and you know what I'm saying, it'll probably take me like a year or 2 to win. But I know if I play with one of them, I'm almost guaranteed a chip, you know what I'm saying? So
This man right here.
I'm ready.
Hey,
that's what he lived for. That's his games.
Reg,
You know what I'm saying?
me as a analyst of the BCBA, always give you a hard time. Always give you a hard time. Always give you a hard
Definitely.
time.
You don't know
Definitely.
what you're doing. You make it.
You make me work.
I know.
Because
Hey.
you know why? I want to go dunk on somebody,
That's
and I
what
want to go
Snake
run
did.
over there and run
Snake
my mouth to
did.
TA.
Hey.
The whole season.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get it regardless. Go come by and run a point of me. I take that.
Yeah.
You showed me like, okay, leave Reg the hell alone.
That's
I said,
right.
oh,
Yeah.
every time we talk about top 5, Snake always got to say Reg and Thomas. I'm gonna go Worm. Somebody, 'cause I think Worm is probably between him and Rio. I think the face of the league. I like this man game, right? He's very talented, and for a big man, you do a whole lot of stuff too, man. I gotta take I finally got a crown. I'm gonna shake your hand. I'm gonna shake your hand. I'm still gonna be on you. I'm gonna be on you, but you showed me in the game that you wanted it so bad. I said, oh man.
I think it was just that team. I felt disrespected. I felt like my city let me down. Yeah. Honestly, that's why I was so hard. I'm not even from the city,
but y'all let me down. That's how personal it was.
Because if you think about it, like, not. Only the local teams really beat us.
New blood coming here.
Yeah, only the local teams beat us. Now, Takeover, we would consider them, they close family to me. You know what I'm saying? So we would consider them a local team. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Outlaws. You know what I'm saying?
Keep that Lake stuff over there, man.
I like it, man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I ain't speaking for him.
They let the cool one come steal him one, man.
He got one. They didn't like that one.
If I'm gonna tell you right now, a cool one, it wouldn't even be a cool one. Ain't none of that. He winning nothing.
I'm gonna tell you like this though, man, and I'm gonna be real with y'all now.
He nice.
Just me being real now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
They can't take
the league is very different now.
Very different.
Very different. You know what I'm saying? Very different. I think some of them teams that's been playing here these last couple years, them first I ain't gonna say like the first year, but like the next 2-3 years when it was C-Town like going hard and all that, would have been nothing, man.
Yeah.
Would have been nothing. That would have been bad. You know what I'm saying? Cause you had Newton, and you wouldn't even go down there and try like I don't even remember getting too many dunks against C-Town until I played with the Outlaws that year. That's my first time ever really getting dunks on them. Cause Newton, I ain't letting you get nothing down here. You ain't get nothing down here. They looking forward to not letting you dunk.
It was legends out there who really like. I think it is evolved into people have to respect each other's talent nowadays. Yeah. You know, with some of the older guys who were good, they're like, I'm good, but I have to pass the torch.
I think it's like, see how everybody be trying to say like the NBA back in the day used to be like hard nosed. Yeah. Now it's like flashy and soft. I think that's how it is. Like you gonna have more of a ooh and ah before you see a gritty basketball game. You know what I'm saying? It's either gonna be a blowout or it's gonna be a slugfest. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna really have no from the start to finish game. Hard nosed the whole time.
We had one. I'm gonna say we did.
It was a few games.
Opening game this season with Team Lake and
Monstars.
Yeah.
What, the first game?
The first game of the season.
That was a bang. I didn't have him.
I didn't
have him.
Oh,
I'm gonna be real with you. That's how I knew we was gonna secure that championship. Because they let me do that to them that first game. They let me do that to them that first game. I ain't have him.
That's the game I said.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't have him. It was different then.
Man, that was a good game. That game right there to open up. I don't know. Was that the first game or that was the first main event?
That was the first game.
No, that was the main event.
Not the first game, but it was the first main event.
First main event. Yeah. And that day we had some good games that day, but that right there showed like, man.
No, it was definitely some good games though. I want to say that one jump that won like 3 overtimes. Was that
Oh yeah. That was
Takeover and Lake.
Yeah.
No, not Lake. We played Lake.
It was Lake. It was regular season.
Oh yeah. Okay.
At 3 overtimes, you know what I'm saying? Then you had
Y'all in first place finisher.
Yeah, us a first place finisher. Ryan with the game winner in that jump.
And I always try to go for.
It was a few good joints. You know what I'm saying?
Try to go for everybody who was a good player because it went from the most hated, all the skilled players and most hated, and other teams really try to compete with them. Mm-hmm. Now it seems like it's just everybody naming the bag and it's shaking up, and everybody getting their own team. It's like everybody want. It's so much competitive. They want the ring, but they don't want it with certain people.
You got to be a certain person to be on this team.
And I'm like,
you're not coming with no. Oh yeah, I know him.
He can ball, but like, no, we don't want him.
That's something
like building a super team
with the Jalen thing. We supposed to have Jalen, but Jalen had it was like, nah. You know, I respect that. You know why? Because he said, I want to play against y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And I love it. And I love it for the...
That's why I give him a hard time. Every time I play against him, even if we just free wrecking, you know what I'm saying? I give him a hard time.
Yeah. Some of the younger guys really don't get that call for the team. So they like, what? Let's start our own team. Mm-hmm. And they was out there balling. So.
He definitely a leader, though.
Yeah.
He definitely needed to have a team built around him.
Yeah, up and coming.
Yeah. Because he got like, he got that cool, great type of, you know what I'm saying? Once he get the going, it's
And
consistent, you know what I'm saying?
this what we usually cannot get, but I'm pretty sure we get it now. The top 3 players in the league, besides yourself, when I ask you this, your top 3 players in the league.
This season, that just passed. Oh.
Yeah, let's go off. Yeah, based off last season.
Sheesh. Definitely want to say. I don't know. I want to say young boy Jalen, but at the same time, there's other people that has been in the league and stuff like that. That you know what I'm saying, like they clout and their resume in the league.
Yeah,
make
but let's
them a little
say
better, you know
somebody with your 3 on the watch. You said you had to watch out for 3 people from last season. What was the 3 people you was like, okay, I had to pay attention to them?
Well, the Hall situation that wasn't what it was supposed to be. But I'm gonna say the 3.
The Hall situation. You
I
thought?
don't even think we played again. Did I play him? I don't remember playing him. You know what I'm saying? So that era, but we hyped that up. I ain't never get to play him. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say, Bunnies. He's always one you got to be ready to ball against.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then TP is another dangerous player. Now that I done actually you know what I'm saying? This is my first time actually seeing him go. You know what I'm saying? This season, he dangerous. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been places with him and like out of town, seen him. You know what I'm saying? TP definitely dangerous. And then Cool Gray, man.
Them 3 guys.
Cool Gray.
Okay.
I'm gonna be real with you. They all light skinned.
Oh,
I don't like light skinned people. You ball and light skin, you gonna get everything you looking for with me. You gonna get everything you looking for, huh?
Okay. And so, who will be your 3 on the watch players? Just give me 3, man. Please, just 3, man. I know. Just give me 3.
I put Mo up there because he gonna shoot your lights out. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. He gonna win a ball game like that. But Cool Gray, yeah, I put him up there, even though
We his kryptonite. We his kryptonite. He can get that. He can get
Yeah,
that.
he got that.
He can get them points he get, but he'll never get a win. He'll never get a win.
Say I wouldn't like. I think you got this in you too. Like, I wasn't a Kobe fan.
me either.
I didn't like Kobe, but when he retired, I had to say that man was the truth.
Yeah, when you actually see them highlight clips.
Oh, just he ain't playing no more. You
all
gotta be
the
like,
game
yeah,
winners.
like, nah, damn, that boy bad.
But I like my man Flex, yo.
Flex.
Yeah, if I had him on my team, but I don't know.
I was just about to say that's another big man though, Big Terrell.
I just love that game. Like, he get that in the post. You know how to turn around with that, hit you with the pump fake. Oh, he got the move. What? Yo, I like that, bro. Like, I can pass it to him. I know he gonna do his thing down there. Like, when I give it to Reg, I can just look away. Like, it's gonna be a bucket, or he gonna kick it out to me. Like, Flex gonna. I like Flex.
Oh, so you like Flex,
Mo,
Grand Mo. Okay.
Bunnies, yeah, that's my man.
Bunnies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Terrell the problem too though.
Big Terrell, yeah.
Terrell been giving me
Hey, he been giving you hell
since Black Friday. You see the Black Saturday time? Yeah, we didn't almost had to scuffle.
He broke you in. He done broke you in.
Yeah,
That's good.
Fredericksburg. I done had some good games against Big Terrell, man. He definitely is like the most like keyed in big man in the league. You know what I'm saying? Other than Big Guy Hall, like he's like the next best thing you gonna get. You know what I'm saying? I think he got like that Nuke game, like. He's a real 5, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he got a little. It seems like only time he hit trades is when I'm out there and I let him shoot a 3. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, you feel me?
That's how I feel about
But he definitely. But it's another player though that if he was with a team like the Outlaws or Takeover, Henry, problem.
Wolfo?
Yeah, problem.
He was the number
walking
one,
bucket.
the first scoring leader in
He's
the
a
league.
walking bucket. And you know what I'm saying?
If
And
Henry get together.
he's nothing like he used to be.
If he,
The one that played with Gator in
with the beard.
yeah.
in the front. He a bucket. If he had a real team that he
I'm
can
trying
run
to-
with,
If Henry,
he's a bucket. I'm just saying, he a bucket. That's it. You feel me?
he get back to
And if you go to them games, yo, he was getting off.
yeah,
on
Henry
everybody.
got that contract.
He was getting off on everybody. He had like 20 on us.
Yeah. Like, I used to be
getting off
this
on
guy, or I
everybody,
was this guy. I don't know if he's working on his craft or not. He just coming for pickup.
I would say his drive game is how it used to be, but his jump shot is nothing like it used to be. You couldn't leave Henry open back in the day. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because you played against Henry.
Yeah. That's another person I came up coming under. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, his drive game is definitely still there. He got that little James Harden type, like, step when he get down there. You know what I'm saying? But his jump shot ain't nothing like it used to be. His jump shot used to be water, though.
Next question. What's your chances of repeating that title, getting that championship again? I think got the same pieces. Y'all add?
Oh, it's hot, man. It's hot.
Tell
It's
him.
hot?
Here it comes.
Y'all got.
That's all we got.
Hey,
So
look,
added Mo.
Mo, man, we
That's
got
it.
Lord of the Rings, man.
That's it.
No team ever
The
repeat.
originals. The
See,
originals.
That is more draft because Mo didn't get it last year. So Mo gonna be that draft like let's go get it this year.
Yeah, I ain't seen that package
man.
deal since the Outlaws.
You're not going to
14,
see the
man.
wild Mo that's going to be like, oh, man.
He
gonna
played
see the Mo
so
like
composed. Oh
The
man,
whole time.
that's off the Mo, man. So if y'all got Mo inside the box, man, even nothing but production.
I know how to keep my man Mo happy, man. I know a lot of I play back in the day in 2014, man, when I had the Wild fans breaking, I just dished it back like that.
Oh, you gotta get
You know what happened after that? You know what I initiated? About 3 threes back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Every
Once
time.
that man happy, he had a smile on his face.
It's over.
It's over with. It's over with.
I was mad about that play too.
Man, about, oh yeah, see, he be waiting for me. He be waiting for me.
wants to do it,
Yeah, he be
uh-huh.
waiting for me to catch that break. Because he been watching me since this do it. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't repeat, though. Three-peat.
Three-peat.
Yeah. After this, I'm through. Y'all can have it.
Y'all can have it.
I want 6 of them guys.
Dang.
We got our proteges too. Don't get it messed up, man. It's gonna forever be Monstars. We got some
Yeah.
proteges that's ready.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So, I'm happy y'all came here to share y'all sweat and tears on S&T. Congrats to Reg-Jaun and Worm for the BCBA championship.
We'll get you the Monster shirt and shit.
The Monster shirt, I don't know, man. The Monster shirt, man. Damn it. I don't know. Yeah, well, shouts out to y'all, many more championships.
Repeat.